Welcome to our VNM pedal set review, and guys, I am excited about this one. If you're like me, you realize how much your pedals are important, not only for feel, but performance on the sim. And if you do go to the real track, how relatable is that pedal feel to the real thing? Now, I've had the experience driving on different products from Heusinkveld, VRS, HPP, Tilton, and the list goes on. And I gotta say, my standards are pretty high to the point where I used to be on Heusinkveld sprints and had to customize my own bushings. Now, VNM is a very similar construction that's familiar to a lot of high-end products out there. They're coming out of Vietnam and the price point's pretty low. So how will they compare against all of those high-end brands and models? Let's find out. Before we go into reviewing the product, let's look at some of the main features of the VNM Simulation pedal set. The first one that's very impressive is a whopping 200 kilogram load cell brake pedal. Next is the main components are all built in CNC aluminum machine precision with a high quality black anodization. All of the moving parts are utilizing ball bearings for smooth pedal actuation. You can adjust the angle and height to your preference. The throttle and clutch can be adjusted in terms of throw and stiffness. In terms of precision, high quality external ADC 24-bit controller box uses a smart control software to calibrate the pedals to your perfect preference. Available options to you with the VNM pedal is their own base plate, so if the products for your cockpit might not be suitable for it, you do have options within VNM for easy mounting. If you're looking to get a different feel than what bushings come with the kit, they do have a VNM brake upgrade kit, and if you want to add hydraulic dampers to your pedals, then you can also do that. After you've installed the pedals onto your racing simulator, you'll have to download the VNM config software. Once you've installed it, open it up, go over to the pedal tab, and let me show you how you can calibrate your pedals. So the first method, or the first thing you'll have to do, is select the pedal that you want to adjust. In this case, let's select the brake. All you have to do is click calibrate, and then it's already showing you the minimum value. So this is me not touching the brake. And then pay attention to the maximum value. So the maximum possible value for the pedal is this value here. And then as I go up on more pressure, you'll see the value max out. So there you go. I pretty much got really close to the maximum in terms of what I felt was the maximum pressure I wanted to have for the pedal. Once that's done, click finish. Now I can see how my input reacts. You can change your curvature of your pressure, so just by using presets. In my case, I'll leave it to linear. Now the other method that you have is you can go into the minimum and the maximum value. The other thing that's good about this is it can set a dead zone. So for example, if my minimum value was 9400, if I wanted a dead zone at the bottom, I just set this at 20,000 for the purpose of this example. I'll click set. So now you'll notice I'm hitting the brake pressure, but nothing's happening. And as I build more, then it's going to start to register. If you want to go back to your original, just hit calibrate, same process, calibrate, done, and I'm done. So it's the same process for the throttle and the clutch. Pretty simple to use and pretty much going to allow you to do anything you want in terms of pressure and curvature to make sure that the pedals are speaking to your software exactly how you want it for maximum performance. So now let's jump into the test drive and see how these pedals actually perform. So for this test, I've decided to choose a smaller track with a lot of braking and a lot of different braking. So a bit of threshold braking, a little bit of soft braking, a mixture of everything. Now, I've also picked a non-ABS car I'll warn you, non-ABS is not my specialty, but I find that the best way to feel just exactly how the brake pedal will modulate and feel and perform is going to be to drive something that is non-ABS. So let's just jump right into the test and see how they perform. All right, before we even get going, the first thing we're going to test is the clutch. So right now, there's a bit of a bite point down low, so where the pedal goes from stiff to light. So let's see if I put it in gear, bring it about to that point, car's creeping forward. So all of this is customizable in the software anyways, but just out of the box, I'm getting a bite point on the software exactly where the physical bite point is, and it feels good. So far so good, pedal feels great. I like the travel, the stiffness, the resistance. A little fast in that corner. All right, so for turn one, it's going to be a soft brake, and then for the next corner, which is going to be threshold brake, I'm actually going to try and lock it up intentionally and then back it off. That was actually very easy to do. Like I was saying earlier, I'm not the best driver for non-ABS. I don't practice or drive them a lot. So for me to be able to do that with ease is a good thing. All right, we're gonna do the same exercise arriving up to turn two. Soft brake. That feels good. Yeah, was able to identify the lockup and reduce the pressure much faster that time. I'll just complete this lap. So there you go, guys. We've now tried the VNM pedals and we are very happy. Now in the end, the big question is, should you consider them as an option for your high-end simulator? Well, at least from us, the answer is yes. Now we've tried pedals that are up to 4 times the price of these ones. The construction on these is absolutely great. The software is very easy to use, but most importantly, out of the box, the springs and bushings that came for the pedals gave me the closest feel to motorsports that I've ever had compared to its competitors. Every other pedal set that I have ever tried, I've always ended up having to customize my own bushings to get the feeling just right. I did not have to do this with the VNM. So again, if you're looking for great pedals out of the box and the price is amazing on top of that, look no further than the VNM pedals. We are always looking forward to trying out new pedals, and there's a lot of them coming out on the market these days. Let us know in the comments which pedals you'd love for us to review next. Until then, we'll catch you on the virtual track. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so that we can continue to bring you this content.